everyone. We have Brittany Ratcliffe and Kate Wheezy F Baby. The F is for first pro goal. Andre, go ahead.
Terrific introduction. Thanks for speaking with us. And Kate, of course, I have to start with you. First professional goal. How did it feel? And also with the play developing, what did you see out there that made you be like, all right, I'm gonna hit it and hope it hits the back of the net?
Yeah, pretty special feeling to get my first pro goal. That's always an exciting thing. I think we said before the game we wanted to score on a set piece. So pretty stoked about that too. But just got a lucky bounce, to be honest, and had an opening and took it, and no feeling like seeing the ball hit the back of the net for the first time.
Yeah, definitely. Congrats on that. And it was a winning goal, so that helps too, I'm sure. Brittany, I wanted to ask you a bit about the team overall. I think I just saw a stat that the Spirit are the third team in NWSL history to win their first 9 out of 12 games. Bit of a convoluted stat, but a pretty good one, I'd say. What do you attribute kind of the start to, this winning, figuring out how to play different ways and win in different ways? This was only a 1-0 win. And so the team seems to be able to win in a multitude of ways. What do you kind of attribute that to?
Yeah, I think it just comes down to a belief in ourselves and also like team chemistry and just never being satisfied. I think every day we try to get 1% better. So whether it's practice or a game, we're always looking to improve. And I think that shows in our performances. We're always like looking for little ways to improve. If we're not good at something, like how can we fix it the next game? If we are good at something, how can we continue to improve on that? So it's just a constant evolution. And I feel like we're never satisfied. There's no finish line for us. So just constantly trying to get better.
Appreciate it. Thank you both very much. I'll step aside.
Annie or Peyton, any questions? All right, Andre, any more before we wrap up? Oh, Peyton, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm having like technical delays with Zoom all day. Congratulations on your win. Brittany, I was just wondering what it's been like coming back, getting to play at Utah.
It's great. It was funny. I walked on the field before the game and I was like, oh wow, like seems like just yesterday. No, it was it's a good city. The fans are great. Obviously I was here for a few years, so it's always good to come back to a place that you've played at. It's even better to get a win here with the Spirit. So it's the best of both worlds, you know. So got to see some old friends, some old fans, and got the 3 points. So it was a good trip overall.
Awesome. And was there anything, or I guess any tips you had for younger players about kind of playing in this altitude, coming to into that environment?
Try not to think about it. No, just kidding. Yeah, it's tough because like you can give you all the scientific tips and whatever that is, but I think at the end of the day, it's just you have to battle. It's a hard place to play at altitude, especially at a 5:30 game. Like the sun was out and it felt, I think I got like sunburn. So it was a warm game, but at the end of the day, like you're gonna play in hot climates, you're gonna play in cold climates, humidity, altitude, and you just have to grind and you have to find a way to win. And we did that today, and I'm really proud of us. So in terms of advice, you just got to get through it, you know, get through the 90 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Any last questions for Britt and Kate? Andre, go ahead.
Hey, Kate, I wanted to ask you a bit, maybe bigger picture. You know, obviously you got your first goal, but this also came off the heels of your first call up. It was a training player, but also call up to the national team. When you were in college and getting drafted, did you envision this started that you would be here at this point in your career? And also, what has kind of helped you get to this point?
Yeah, no, I think if you asked me a year ago if I'd be in this spot, I would have said no. But I feel really lucky to have been drafted by the Spirit and to be in an environment like Britt was talking about earlier, where there's such a drive to get better every day. And I think even in just the few months that myself and the other rookies have been there, and like we've seen tremendous growth. And so that's been really, really cool to be a part of. And so I just feel pretty blessed to be in that environment. And I'm only looking forward to what the future holds for this group.
Yeah, appreciate that. And again, congrats. And Brittany, I wanted to ask you just another question about you and Croy and your connection. We saw probably one of the nicest moves of the night with you dribbling, and then you laid the ball off to Croy and she did a little outside of the foot assist. I see you wincing. I know you like to finish those chances, but in terms of build up, like what is the connection that you two seem to have on the pitch?
Yeah, thanks for bringing that one up. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just feel like, and I've said it in a press conference before, Croy is just such a good player. I think she brings out the best in all of us. Obviously, we're all good players here. But in terms of like that particular moment, I feel like she always finds a way to get open. And then when she does have the ball, she always like finds like these small slip passes. She's really good at it. Her vision is really good. And I think she has a great connection with everyone on the field. I wouldn't even say it's just me. She's just like such a good player. And similar to Kate and Croy and all our young players, like the growth from day one till now, and even in 6 games from now, it's going to be even more. So it's just great to see each game, everyone getting better and everyone getting more comfortable with each other.
Appreciate it. And yeah, didn't want to bring it up as a negative.
kidding,
It
I'm
was
so
still, it
kidding.
still looked great. No, all
It's been
good.
replaying the whole time. It's not just you.
No worries. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Britt and Kate. We will see you all back home next weekend, finally.
Thank
Have a
you.
safe trip back.
Yeah.